Namo Namah. Welcome to another video tutorial of the Brain Bro Biology lecture series. Today we are going to discuss about the laws of inheritance and particularly the law of independent assortment. As I already have discussed the law of segregation and law of dominance, which you might found in the description box about the URL or the address of these two videos. Okay, so moving to this second law, which is called as the law of independent assortment. Okay, this law basically states this fact that out of multiple genes, whenever they get inherited in the gamete, those alleles are not interacting with each other. They express themselves independently without contaminating one another. This is called as independent assortment, and it is also called as randomness, yani probability. Okay, so this randomness is what makes us unique, especially sexual reproduction is all about independent assortment. That is the reason why the genetic variability in us is created. Even in siblings, they are not identical due to this random segregation or random assortment of the alleles in a gamete. Okay, so this law states that inheritance of one character is always independent to the inheritance of other character within the same individual. यानी कि एक जो अलील है वो दूसरे जीन के अलील से बिल्कुल इंडिपेंडेंट है और उसको वो कंटामिनेट नहीं करता है. एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे इफ यू विल सी, सो सपोज वी आर टॉकिंग, if we're talking about independent assortment, it is only correct or viable in dihybrid cross. Okay, so let's talk about dihybrid cross. Okay, so take a tall plant which is a homozygous dominant and a say round seeded. Okay, so tall and round seeded, it is called homozygous dominant and a homozygous recessive or short plus wrinkled. Okay, and this is tall and round seeded. Okay, यानी कि जो seeds होंगे, जो बीज होंगे वो गोल होंगे. Okay, so what happens is that whenever the gametes will be formed, so gamete is formed is capital T and capital R, and here the gametes will be formed is small t and a small r. Now here you can see that these two different alleles from different genes do not interact with one another, or I would say contaminate one another or mask one another's characters, so they independently express themselves without contamination. This is called as the law of independent assortment. Okay, so this is seen during meiosis 1 of prophase 1, where you can find the stage called as the stage that is called as a spachitine stage. Okay, so during the spachitine, what happens is that homologous chromosomes, like here I could explain, homologous chromosome okay, so these homologous chromosomes contains genes. Okay, multiple genes are over there, and these are the alleles. Suppose say capital B, small b, capital R, small r. Okay, so what happens is that they interact with one another. It is a homologous chromosomes. I mean to say that it is a chromosomal tetrad which is formed during meiosis 1 stage. So these chromosomes do exactly what? That they tangle with themselves. These homologous chromosomes, these non-sister chromatids, tangle with themselves and they share. There is actual physical sharing of genetic material between them, and this sharing of homologous chromosomes, results into, if I could say, draw it over here, what happens that this point and this point fuse together. So what happened, and this in this particular chromosome, after the synapse, this alleles is exchanged, and this creates the genetic variability in the offsprings or in the progeny. Okay, so this is the independent assortment. Okay, so it is basically the randomness, or the I could say that it is the process by which genetic variability is created, and here two different alleles of different genes do not interact with one another or contaminate one another, because they express themselves independent of one another expression. Okay, so this is the independent assortment.